Hello and welcome back. We are super close to being finished. The last piece of our figure that we actually need to paint is the alternate head, the unhelmeted head that came with Darby. And as I mentioned before, we did our wash, and one of the nice surprises when we're painting is even though we have a really good idea how the paint is going to lay and adhere and to our piece and the transparency if we're going for transparency or the opacity. um, but in looking at this, I've been making washes for a while, but I truly did not expect the outcome of this to be as good as it is. So with that being said, originally I had planned to come back through and do some dry brushing in white, but I no longer feel that that's going to be necessary to create the overall look and aesthetic that I'm going for. I still do plan on painting that little tie in the back of her head, but we are going to get into some dry brushing of silver because hair has a natural sheen and shine to it, and with this nice gray hair, um, there's going to be some silver strands in there. So I'm using Citadel chainmail, and you know, again, if you're thinking, Jeremy, why silver? If you've ever looked at strands of hair from someone who's got silver or gray hair, you will see strands of silver. So I'm just going to pull off the excess here, and I'm going to pull this head off the stand. Just going to grab a place that won't be touched, and I'm going to start getting in here. And I really want to be light, just hitting high points. Don't want to do a whole lot here. This is where less is more. So, because I don't want this shiny silver hair that would look unnatural. So I'm just pulling off, and just really finely, just very lightly. Maybe the word fine is not the right word, but lightly touching the brush against the surface, and I'm using a light here that I can see where I'm getting the paint onto, so that I'm not putting too much, except for maybe in a couple areas like right there. I just want to kind of near the temple hit it a little bit heavier there, and then behind. There we go. Yeah, this is just an accent. This is not, again, I'm not trying to create like a helmet kind of look. Um, all right, we're almost set. I'm going to kind of do the same thing over here towards the temple. Get a little bit stronger. And then underneath, there we go. Just a little bit. And then underneath, dip. Oops, got a little bit too much right there. And that's okay. So I'm going to take the excess off the brush, brush it off, use my finger, pull it off, call it good. And now we're going to get to the bun. Again, I'm just really looking at doing just a couple really light strands, and that's it. So I can go ahead and dip that brush, and then what I will do is I will plop this on top of my headstand. I'm going to grab a little spotter, and then I'm going to get into the excuse me, eyebrows. So again, pulling off the extra and just going in, being intentional to only touch what has been painted before. Oh yes, that's perfect. And now the key is, can I do that same perfect effect on the other side? I'm going to try. Yep, that's looking good. Touch more. Just a touch. There we go. Now, one of the nice things about this headstand, as you saw, I twisted my fingers, roll it, and I'm able to get more surface. And I'm going to get right in there. Nope, took too much paint off the brush. All right. And yes. Yes. More. All right. All right. There we go. There it goes. Nice. Roll back. I'll look for evenness. Trying to create some symmetry here. Just a little other dab. And that's it. That's it. There we go. I'm going to give a little close up right there. Ta-da!